Hey, Gil here with the sailing vessel Dream Chaser, and today we come for you from a little bit of water. It's not deep on the dock right here, but it's the highest it's been since we've been here at this marina. We had 11 inches of rain the other day and expecting some more today, so we're going to have to raise up the banger boards a little bit higher, keep letting out line, and we'll take a quick look around and see if everybody's alright.
Oh yeah, that's cold. Holy shit, that's cold. There's something very unnerving about just walking up to an electric pole in the water. I gotta tell you, I don't like it.
Even Tiki decided to come out and stretch her legs and see what was going on. So I'm using the boat hook a lot like you would a walking stick if you were visually impaired. And I'm using it to figure out where the edge of the dock is, which either falls off the bulkhead or into the grass on the right-hand side of where I'm walking.
Gil here with the Dream Chaser, and it's flooding.
It's a good thing we moved the vehicles last night. I should have moved my dock box in hindsight.
I awoke to voices this morning and I popped my head out of the hatch and noticed my boat neighbor was dragging my floating dock box up to the parking lot. So anytime the water rises, I tend to go around the marina and just sort of check people's lines. We had to adjust quite a few of them between myself, Kevin, and Keith. The little board's all right there on the end of the dock. We had quite a few boats that we were adjusting just to ensure that they were floating right.
You can't really tell where the land ends and the river starts or goes. You know, obviously this guy's sitting on the edge of a dock, but you wouldn't know it by looking around the sides of it. And much as we wanted to be on the river side of the marina, kind of glad we're not. There's some big old stumps running on down this thing.
In the past, when we've actually seen the waters rise, it's typically been a low-pressure system sitting down in the Gulf of Mexico, a little bit southwest of Louisiana area, pushing the water up into Lake Ponchatrain and up the rivers. In this particular case, this is all flash flood results. This river right here that we're on, the Tchefuncte River, comes down from northern Louisiana. Two other rivers combine into it, the Abita River and the Bogue Falaya River. So this is three rivers combined together that feed down into Ponchatrain that we're seeing here.
The log floating on by. I'm keeping the camera still. So that water's moving along at a pretty good clip. If I had my dinghy out there, I'm not sure I could get upriver. Obviously, I'm not going to go any closer than right here, but so you see the water coming off the back of this boat. It's darn near like the thing's underway. Those folks in the corner would have moved out just 2 days earlier. Or if they're moving in, you think you're questioning their decision?
That's the edge right there. Are you going to film that? I know she wants to get this.
Since the water continued to rise, we thought it might make sense to go ahead and get the little ones off the boat and go on over to Deb's parents' house. So McKinley had her little safety flashlight that she has anytime there's a lightning storm, She had it sitting on the roof of the boat with Deb just waiting on me and Chaz to come over and help carry some stuff out to the car and make our way back out off the boat and out to higher ground. So at this point in time, Chaz and I had already made several trips back and forth from the boat up to the car, and this time she wanted to walk in front of me instead of behind me holding my hand. So she's using the boat hook like I was before to see where to go ahead and turn and where the dock was in front of her. I was just kind of keeping her in bounds. After carrying several bags up to the car, it was now time to handle the more precious cargo. So Deb set the camera up on the roof of the boat, and we started to do the transfer to bring McKinley down. So I'm standing on the steps down below, and she's handing her down to me. And she has her little safety flashlight with her the whole time. I had to convince her to let me put the flashlight up with Grandma, and then I changed my mind and ended up sticking it in my pocket so that she could take it with her. She certainly was attached to that little light. So now that we had her safely in my arms, we decided we'd pose for a few little goofy pictures on the dock as well. It was cute. So this is what our mission looks like at 20 times speed. We had some fun just looking at the video, and it was funny when we sped it up 60 times or something like that. We were just goofing around with the videos.
Hey, look in the camera. Hi, it's flooding.
So after carrying McKinley up and putting her in the car seat right up in the car, I went back to the boat and made several more trips picking up bags. We got some clothes and some electronic gear and things we wanted to take off of the boat and bring over to Deb's parents' house, given that we were going to go stay over there for the day.
Oh, I do not like this at all.
Well, just walk. You're dead center in the aisle, so. Keep coming toward me. Come over this way a little bit. Not a lot, just there you go. Just come on. I'll tell you if you get anywhere near the edge. You got a good foot.
So Deb was pretty nervous about this, but once she actually got bored toward the section of land, she decided to pose for the photo.
For the record, I'm going to superimpose Shake Your Booty on this video.
My bad. I took a slice of...
You watching out for that curb?
Yep.
It's going to get a little deeper when you step right off of the dock.
We got all the stuff we needed off the boat, and we thought we were done, but lo and behold, we realized I left the trash bag sitting back on the boat. So, taking out the trash.
Let's see what we got in my boots. 3, 2, 1. Water! Oh, this one's... Oh! Fortissimo!
We decided to drive around and just take a look in the housing development. These are some condos that are kind of across from us over along the edge of the marina, and you can see that the downstairs of all of these are flooded. Most of them are sacrificial first floors, but nonetheless, people probably have a lot of their belongings on those patios.
When we win the lottery, Gil's gonna buy me this house.
Only possible way I would buy that house is if we had enough money to keep people so they would take care of it, and then we would sail off in our boat. This is one of our boat neighbors, Kevin, checking on his boat. He was one of the other guys that helped with all the lines.